Hey, Mary Jo, great having you in for a few days and working on your golf swing. The swing on the right is with a shorter iron, and it was day one. You were actually, we talked about the takeaway, and you were doing a pretty good job with your backswing. We talked about spine angle, maintaining spine angle, and one of the key ingredients to that is being able to use your rotation correctly. So as you start down, you felt like you planted your left heel and then used your upper arms to rotate through. And I got a little drill that you did that I'm going to show you a little bit later. But here you are starting down before, and you were releasing the club very early, and this is causing you to kind of swing up and through on it. So as a result, your arms would separate, and your left elbow was kind of pointing way out over here at that particular point. And so that's kind of how you went through the shot. We worked on feeling like you keep your elbows pointing down back and through the shot, so always pointing down. That helped you with your takeaway, and it certainly helped you as you started your downswing, and it certainly helped you as you kicked in your rotation going through. Now when you turn through the shot, you have better extension, and it took you right through into a really good balanced finish. And so the areas, let me see if I can't pull up that drill now for you to kind of take a look at, and you'll see what we're talking about here. There we go. All right. So here you are just focusing on your upper arms and how it relates to your spine angle, and trying to maintain your upper arms close to the body as you rotate back and through. And what I want you to notice is how nicely now you turn around that spine angle. So it's upper arms are, you took it folded right at the elbow, so you focus only on your upper arms and your body pivot rotating through. So there is your rotational force right there. Turn and turn, turn and turn. And the more reps you can do that way, feeling like you keep your head fairly still in the middle, allows you to be able to create a nice full turn going through. You notice where your left arm is, it's connected to your core, not swinging so far out. So as a result of that, you'll see how beautifully you plant and rotate everything through the shot. So that's the core feeling that I gave you, and here's you doing the driver. It's the same thing through the bag. Now as a result of you focusing on your body pivot, doing the work and keeping your elbows looking down and close together, the club delivers nicely from the inside down, and you notice how nicely you stay in your spine angle even post-impact for a very long period of time, and then you fold up very nicely going through. So a nice little turn and turn. It was working with every club through the bag. So I'd encourage you to continue to do indoor practice with your upper arm swing and rotational feelings. The more reps you do like that, the more you're going to condition your new formed habit. Until next time, happy golfing. I want to talk to you about the difference between swinging with your upper arm versus your lower arm. And the tendency that most of us get is we tend to try to hit it with our hands and our forearms coming down and through. And when we do that, we get tight. When we get tight, it really restricts the club from swinging. You're not going to be able to get your acceleration. The other thing that tends to happen is it causes the club to swing off its plane and me to come out of my posture position. So what do I want to feel? Well, on the backswing, you certainly want to feel that your supinator on your right is helping you swing the club head back, which is your forearm. That'll help you get onto plane. On your forward motion, instead of it being the forearms and hands working, they should be as soft as can be. It's really the upper arms that are working. So what does that feel like? Well, if I just take my forearms out of it and I move down and through like this with my upper arms, you notice that as I am moving my upper arms, it brings my body pivot along with it. It allows me to stay in my posture and release through. So what's different from that than your shoulders? Well, the shoulders, if they just start to move, the tendency would be to move and lunge forward. So I would prefer to feel like my upper arms
which if I just take the club and I put it up in front of me like this, and I start to feel into my downswing being with my upper arms, it allows for me to be able to let the club swing and follow the arms. The arms are going to be moving around my body and allow me to stay in my posture. That's going to give me my best strike, and it's going to allow my lower arms to feel relaxed so that they can have natural speed working for them instead of trying to use tension. That allows me to stay in my posture and make a really good strike like that. So practice this feeling of your upper arms leading the forward motion. It's going to help you stay in your posture and accelerate the club without tension. So until next time, happy golfing.